Hi, my name is Shaka, and this is my video on how to cope with losing someone you love. Excuse my voice, I'm a little under the weather, but for those who know that I just recently lost my mother and my sister, and it took a toll on me like crazy. To the point where I didn't want to eat. I could barely sleep. There was days when I did a little too much eating, and there was days where I didn't eat at all. There were days when I stayed in the bed all day long and turned off all the lights and hid underneath the covers. There were times where every time I looked at that picture, I broke down and cried. There were times when I had to get off of social media so I wouldn't see any of their pictures. There were times where I put up their pictures because it felt like I was forgetting them. I'm still going through the healing process right now, and these are some of the things that helped, and these are some ways that can help you if you just recently lost a loved one, or if you lost someone in the past and it's still hurting you. So here we go. How to cope losing loved ones. 1 is share to others how you truly feel. Like to share with people that can relate to what you're going through. Someone who has been there before and knows exactly how you feel. That usually helps because they can relate. 2 is to find someone to support you outside the family. That could be a friend, that could be someone at church, or that could be your neighbor, someone you could pray with, people at church, keeping God first, keeping Jesus first. And that's when your faith really comes and steps in. Like, there's nothing else, 3 is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Do not beat yourself up. What you didn't get a chance to do, or if you had an argument with that person and you keep playing the argument back in your head, like, oh my gosh, I had an argument with this person, or I had an argument with him or her, and I can't believe that was the last thing that I said to him or her. Do not beat yourself up about it, because that's not going to make the situation any better. You're going to be thinking about that all the time, and that's just going to make it worse. Do not do that. It's not going to help. So you have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. I forgive myself because there's things where I didn't spend enough time with my sister. I didn't spend enough time with her. I didn't see her as often. I seen her every once in a while, or when she came to mommy's house or whatever. I know we have our own lives, but I didn't see her as often, and I felt like I was beating myself up about that. But I'm happy that I got to see her. My sister passed away on a Wednesday, and I got to see her and hang out with her on a Friday. So, God gave me that chance to spend that quality time with my sister. And before that, we had quality time together when my mom was in the hospital. So me and my sisters, we bonded, and that gave us our quality time and our laughs and our cries and hugging and, being there for one another. What else I wrote? If I'm looking down, it's because I wrote it down. This does not mean, that basically what I was saying is that it doesn't mean that being that I didn't see my sister more often, that doesn't mean that I didn't love her. So you have to forgive yourself, and I forgive myself. Take care of your physical self. Take care of you. Don't let yourself go. Do something you enjoy. Make sure that you go to the doctors and get medical tests done. My mother died of uterine cancer. So with my doctor, I have to go to the doctors more often than the average female would have to go. Yeah, what was that? Sorry. I have to go to the doctor, the OBGYN doctor, more often than the average female would go. See, I have children. I have a lot of children, and they would have to make sure that everything's right in my uterus, my ovaries, everything, because, there's a history there. So I have to stay on top of all of that. In my family, there's high blood pressure, diabetes, and then there's cancer. So I have to stay on top of all those things. And that's another reason why I'm getting my health right. And I'm on this little weight loss journey and trying to lose weight. And the next thing is, my mouth is so watery right now. Oh gosh. So the next thing is to take care of your mind. Take care of this. Take care of your brain, your mental health. Because losing someone will really have you go like crazy. Not crazy, but you would really be on the next thing. Like, I know that people, like friends and like associates, will tell me how they feel about certain things or start an argument with me about stuff, and I literally would be like, yo, like, I don't give a hoot about what's going on with you, because I have a lot going on with myself, So thank you, sis. Coffee, mascara, and Jesus. So you gotta take care of your mind. You don't want to be in a state of depression, and you don't want to be angry all the time, and you gotta have to ask God to, heal you and heal your mind, heal your heart, and just make sure that your mental health is good. I have children, and I have to make sure that when I get up, I'm alert, and I gotta check myself. If I want to cry, I do it in the morning before they get up, because I have to. I don't want to I know my children, they understand that if I'm sad, they know why I'm sad. I'm sad for a reason. But so what I do is I get up before them. They get up for school around 7 o'clock. They leave at 8. I get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I make my breakfast, I make my coffee, I pray, I cry, and I cry to Jesus, and I tell him, I ask him, please just heal my heart and get my mind right, because right now I'm angry and I'm sad, and I don't know how I'm going to continue to do this. And it's good to have moral support. Like, if you have like your husband or your wife or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, it's always good if they're there, because it makes things a lot easier. See, it helped me because my husband was there to help me with the kids when I was like in a state where I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to get out of the bed. And So yeah, just make sure that your mental health is good, and do things that you like. Go walk, take a walk, go jogging, go running, read a book, read the Bible, read the Quran. Whatever you do, make sure that you keep yourself going and keep your mind busy. Take the kids to the park. Have your me time. Get your nails done, get your hair done, get your eyebrows done. Whatever you need to do to keep your mind off of things. Not saying that you need to keep your mind off of things so you could forget the person. It's more of keep your mind off of things so you don't get into that mode where you are crying and depressed all the time. You have to not let it go, but you have to take care of yourself first. Before you take care of anybody, you have to take care of you. Make sure that you're doing things that make you happy. Writing makes me happy. Writing it out in my journal, how I feel, doing little videos and then looking back at it. Now I'm going to start doing video diaries where I'm recording myself on how I feel on a daily basis, how I'm coping with losing my mother and my sister. Do things that make you happy. If you want to sit down and watch TV and if that makes you happy, do that. Do what you got to do to make you happy and to take care of you and take care of your mind. The next thing is pray. I said pray already, right? The last one is to keep their memory alive. To keep their memory alive. So once I get my things together and once I get everything situated here where I'm at right now, I'm going to do more things with my nephews and make sure that my family is priority, that they're number one. Well, God is number one, but you know what I mean. And make sure that I see them more and tell them good things about their mother. Tell my kids good things about my sister and their grandmother. Keep their memory alive. Show them the songs that they loved and the things that they did when they were little. Find ways to ease your grief. If you can't look at the pictures every day, if you can't look at the pictures every day, if you can't look at your loved one's picture every day, make a memory book. Make a memory book and put all their pictures inside the memory book. And when you have the courage and the strength to go back to that and look at the pictures. And if you're a social media person and a lot of people know your loved one, and they're gonna post pictures. So I advise you to stay off of social media for a while, because if you're not strong enough to see these pictures, you're gonna break down. Trust me, you're gonna break down. So if you have pictures hanging up or whatever, and say if you have a picture in your living room or whatever, and you go into the living room, that's the first thing you see. Take that picture down for a while, put it up in a closet, and take it back out when you're ready. Because every time when you look at that picture, you're going to start crying, and you're going to be in that same state all over again. So this is my advice to you guys, and I hope it helps. I hope you look forward to watching my video diaries and the things that I do with the kids and things that I do to keep their memory alive. To be continued, and you just continue to watch me on my channel, Shawin, and I love you guys. I am a daughter of an angel and a sister of an angel. I love you guys. Peace. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.